We all know that AI like ChatGPT is taking over the internet, with millions of people using it to their advantage. But what if someone used it to their advantage in Minecraft, especially on a public lifesteal server, known for being some of the hardest servers to survive? So I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to give me a step-by-step guide to survive on a lifesteal server, and I'm gonna try to survive on the server Jackpot MC, known for being one of the hardest lifesteal servers, as these people have mastered the hardest PvP game mode, Crystal PvP. But anyway, let's get started. Alright, we're on the server now. Alright, what's the first step? Oh, there we go. Alright, why are there already like 50 steps? No, I mean just the first step. Alright, that's better. So the first step is to make a base, and right after get resources. Okay. Alright, let's just RTP now. Alright, we're in the wild. The first step is to make a hidden base, so I guess let's get some tools first. Alright, but where should we make this base? Oh wait, right over there, there's a village. We could dig our base under the village and make ourselves a villager base. Let's also check if there's villagers here. Oh yes, there are. Yeah, we'll definitely make the base around here. We'll make it like right here. Alright, I think it's deep enough for now. And after we dig out this area, we can actually start getting resources. So I got myself some food and went to find a cave. But because the server has custom terrain, the caves were nothing like I expected. Oh my god, there's a ginormous cave here. It's a custom lush cave. But holy, there's a lot of mobs. ChatGPT could have at least recommended me a shield. Alright, but we actually gotta focus now. So I explored this cave even more, got all the iron from the cave, and killed any mobs that stood in the way until I finally got iron armor. Alright, we're finally done with step 1. What's next? The next step is obtaining netherite armor? Bro, this is only the second step. There's actually no way. This is gonna take us so long. So far, I am not impressed with ChatGPT right now. This was starting to worry me, because if this is only the second step, I can't imagine how difficult the next steps are gonna be. But I put that to the side and decided to keep going. But luckily, there's all these villagers here. So to speed up the process, I decided to use these villagers to make OP diamond armor and then make it netherite later. So first we gotta get some wood to make boats to transfer the villagers, and then we gotta dig out the base more so the villagers will actually fit here. Alright, let's first put this villager in the boat. Now we just gotta maneuver through all these blocks. Alright buddy, we're almost there. Now let's try to get the rest of the villagers. Now we gotta do this again. Yup, slow and steady wins the race. Alright, I think we got enough villagers here. So let's break this cobblestone and drop the villagers down. And now we got the first one, the second one, the third one, and the final villager. But now we just gotta actually get the diamond armor. However, before we do that, if you're watching this video in the first couple months of its release, you still have a chance to subscribe to me before I hit 10,000 subscribers. It's my goal for 2025, and it's always been my dream ever since I was a kid. So if you could, then please subscribe and join the Discord in the description. But anyway, let's finish this step. We can start by clearing some more space in the base. There we go, that's way better. Next, we gotta enclose them so they don't run away. But let me go back to the village to get some beds. And there we go. Now we can actually breed them. And now let's use the bread and wait for them to breed. Yo, let's go. We got a baby. We just gotta keep doing this until we get a lot of villagers. Alright, after a while, we finally have some more villagers. So let's get some Fletchers, an armor villager, a weaponsmith, and some librarians. These are all the villagers that we need to get OP diamond armor. So I RTP'd in the wild again to get wood for the Fletchers. And luckily we spawned in a jungle, which would give us plenty of wood to get a lot of emeralds. And after I mined as much wood as I could, I went back and traded with the Fletchers to get enough emeralds. Next, I traded with the armor and weaponsmith villager until I finally got diamond armor and tools. And then with the librarians, we got all the enchants. Finally, we applied the enchants to our armor and tools, and now we're even closer to completing the second step. And now that we have diamond armor and tools, it's time to go netherite mining. So to prepare, we went and got ourselves some more wool so we can get some beds to make netherite mining easier. And after we did that, we were finally ready for the netherite mining. However, when I RTP'd to the nether, I did not expect what I was gonna find next. Oh my god. Is this a custom nether? Bro, this is insane. I didn't know the nether would have custom biomes too. But we gotta get out of here somehow. We gotta kind of make some steps downwards. And there we go. Alright, this might actually be a good location to find netherite. So let's just dig down to Y14. Because I think ancient debris still spawns here like in vanilla. Alright, we're on Y14 now. Let's find the chunk border real quick. Alright, there's a chunk border right here. And let's mine this way until we find ancient debris. Oh, Oh, there we go. We found some already. Oh, there's another one here too. But I mean, let's keep on going. So that's what I did. Mining any ancient debris I saw. Doing whatever I could to finally complete this step. I used all the beds I had until I finally had all the ancient debris. Finally, I went back and made myself the long-awaited netherite armor and some netherite tools, which let us finally complete this step. That means it's finally time for the next step. The next step is stacking hearts. Alright, so it looks like we can finally get hearts now. And it even gives us a couple options. But which one do we choose from? So our options were either to kill weaker players or trade for hearts. But the problem with killing players is you never know who is actually geared or not. So if you accidentally TP a fully geared player, they could just kill you. However, trading hearts is also risky because you always run the risk of getting scammed. However, then I realized that the server has an auction house system and I could just buy all the hearts from there. However, I needed money first, so I made another set of armor and sold it on the auction house. And once I had enough money, I bought myself all the hearts I needed. But let's finally use these hearts. We got the first one, the second one, now we got 5 more, and now we're at 20. Bro, we actually got to 20 hearts. That's actually crazy. Alright, what's after this? Next step is controlling the economy. I mean, that shouldn't be too hard. And that's what I figured, since all I had to do was just do the same method I did to buy all the hearts. I just needed way more sets. So I went to work gathering more and more wood, then selling the sticks to the villagers for more diamond armor and enchanted books. And after I sold the armor, all I had to do was wait. Hopefully this doesn't take that long. Oh, we're at 1 million now? I didn't even realize. Oh my god, we're at 2.7 mil now. And when I logged on the next day, all the armor had sold. Oh my god, it finally sold. We're at 4.6 million now. Alright, we're finally done with the 4th step. Alright, what's the next step? The final step? Oh wait, we're on the final step now. It's to assert your dominance and enforce your rule. Wait, so that means I have to kill other players. So I had no other choice but to fight other players to complete this step. But the problem is most of the players here are really good at crystal PvP, meaning it'll be difficult to kill someone. So to prepare, I practiced some crystal PvP before I actually fought someone. And once I did that, I finally geared up and went to spawn towards the PvP zone. If I got at least 1 kill, I would have successfully completed the challenge. But I underestimated how bad this would turn out. Oh, there's someone, Alright, let's anchor. Crystal. Oh, he's pearling down. Crystal. Alright, we're doing good right now. What the? He just pearled in again. I gotta buy myself real quick and get out. Alright, let's go back down. Oh my god, why am I lagging? What the? Bro, what was that? I don't even know what just happened. Alright, my armor's getting kind of low. Let me XP a bit. Alright, we're ready to fight again. Bro, the guy left. Alright, let's try to fight this guy. This guy's on head 2-4. And he just left. Alright, let's try to find a different person. Alright, but there's one right here. Alright, let's go in first. Alright, there we go. Alright. We just gotta keep crystalling him like that. Alright, let's go down now. Anchor. Oh, he just popped himself. Oh, come on. I can barely even hit him. Alright, there we go. I got an anchor in. Alright, let me heal up. We gotta keep consistently being on 20 hearts. Oh, no. Block up. Alright, I need to get out of here now. Wait, why do I have no obsidian? Oh, this is bad. Get out. Alright, let's hide. Let's just quickly buy gear again. An XP, come on. Alright, let's go back in the fight. Oh no, it's the original guy I fought. Let's just crystal again. Alright, he's pearling down again. Oh my god, he's crystalling so good. Oh, I popped him. And he's a low tier 3 too. Come on, yes. Oh my god, we're popping him so much. Wait, no! I died, bro, no. This set me back, but I was not giving up. I was determined to get a kill no matter what. Oh wait, there's people here. Wait, imagine if I can get this guy. Come on, keep hurling. This is an easy kill, bro, come on. What the? Looks like this guy wants to fight me now. Alright, we're doing good again. We gotta keep on healing and not getting blown up. Alright, let's jump back down. Oh, there we go. We're actually doing some damage now. Wait, did he just leave? No, he left. This was bad, as the person I just fought left again, and I thought I would never get a kill. But then a person with no armor dropped down, and it was the same guy I was chasing before. So this was my one chance to finally kill him and complete this challenge. Alright, come on, let's get this guy. Come on. Oh my god, I killed him. I finally got a kill. We actually finally completed the challenge. I can't believe we actually did it. So looks like AI is trustworthy after all.